All right, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakodash. All right, double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone whom taught us this truth. Shalom to the brothers and the very few sisters seeking and pushing Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakodash in truth and sincerity. All right, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Radazah, which mean Lord willing, the lesson be edifying, correct, and direct to feed the lambs of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakodash. All right, I'm the brother Adanya from the GMS Chicago branch. All right, and pretty much I was watching a video that came across my YouTube, you know, and it was very disturbing. But to me, it just further proves the point of why this place needs to go, man. Now these people they like to say that we're the problem, man, that we're hate mongers, fear mongers. All right, but in the righteous kingdom to come, all right, it's these things are gonna be is gonna be dealt with. These things are gonna be dealt with, man. In our nation, these things are not gonna happen. In the nation of Israel, these things are not gonna happen. All right, but the nation of Israel is also gonna police the earth, man. So it's not gonna be just a fucking madhouse like America Babylon the Great is, man. It's not gonna be a fucking madhouse like this place is, man. All right, you had this woman, this nigga woman, um, all right, pretty much killed her niece and her nephew, man. All right, she had them in her custody, or her niece's, her sister's children in her custody, right? And what they both ended up dead, stuffed in the back of a trunk, man. And they just riding around like, you know, she just riding around, going, continuing about her life, but she got two dead bodies in the trunk, man. You know, So just wanted to get into these precepts, man. This place has to go, man. That's a tragedy and atrocity, man. And these things are not gonna happen, all right, in the kingdom, man. If amongst the nation of Israel at all, whatsoever, in the least, man. There's gonna be order and righteousness set up, man. All right. It's the book of Nahum, chapter 3, verse 1. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. Yeah, this place is what? Bloodshed, debauchery, all right. Lies, all right, thievery, robbery, you know. That's all this place consists of, man. So if that's all this place consists of anyway, of course that energy, that vibration is gonna rub off on the people, man. All right, that's why the scriptures say, as the Sirach the 10th chapter, as the ruler is, so are the people, man. All right. So we got a madman run this place, Esau Edom, and what? As a result, all you people are in that same boat. All right, now you may not be killing kids, put them in your trunk, man, but hey, you ain't serving how about Shemal Shah, so something off, man. You know. But that's all this place is, man. But these people like to say that we the problem, man. But somehow we the problem, man. It's outrageous, man. We not killing kids, putting them in the trunk, man. You know, like, you got so much shit to talk, and all that the prophets, the men of the Lord, trying to do is uh, uplift the standard of Yahweh Shemal Shah, the rules and scriptures, discipline directions written within the scriptures, man. But everyone could come up against that, talk shit on that though, you know. But if the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Bible were instilled into the earth, things like this wouldn't happen, man. You wouldn't have bodies being discovered in people's trunks, man. But all uproar, the rage is about the Israelites. That's so hypocritical, man. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 4, verse 29. Start at 28. But as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee. For the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good. For the grain of evil seed hath been sown in the heart of Adam from the beginning, and how much ungodliness hath it brought up unto this time, and how much shall it yet bring forth until the time of threshing come? Says, ponder now by thyself how great fruit of wickedness the grain of evil seed have brought forth. Look at this current state that we in, man. All right, me being in Chicago, all you do is hear sirens. That's all you do, 24/7. I'm hearing sirens as making a video. Sirens, man. Every day you turn on the news is more death. You know, everywhere you go is more poverty. You know, and people, all right, they just plot their escape. Get if they could, the Lord bless them with a way out of it. Now they just situated, man. Or they go about things their own way. They go about things their own way instead of the ways of Yahweh Bashim outside, which is written within the scriptures. It's not a I think, feel, or see thing. No, it's what Yahweh Bashim outside say it is. Through the Holy Bible, the Holy Scriptures, man. Okay, and what that wickedness, man. So all that the men of the Lord are yearning for is a righteous state of being, man, a righteous place to dwell. You know, but y'all, honestly, the ways of the people is pure hypocrisy because what would a nigga don't want a world without adultery, man. But all of these things, all of those things going from stemming from idolatry. Say the very beginning of wickedness is to turn from his maker, man. You know, roughly paraphrasing. All right, the devising of idols. So coming with that, not serving Yahweh Bashim outside comes with all these other things. All right, you may be satisfied with just adultery, but the next person, hey, he's satisfied with pedophilia. That's why all of it has to get done away with. The whole setup, the entire structure has to get destroyed, man. You know, this is the book of Second Ezra, chapter 9. In verse 19 it says, for then everyone obeyed, but now the manners of them which are created in this world that is made are corrupted by a perpetual seed, and by a law which is unsearchable, rid themselves. So I considered the world, and behold, there was peril because of the devices that were come into it. Yeah, in this place, people are able to get away with wickedness, man. People are able to get away with wickedness because it's not based upon the laws of Yahweh Bashim outside, which will make it a simple, enjoyable state and domain. All right, so without the laws of Yahweh Bashim outside, things like this happen, where you got two Israelite children stuffed in the back of a trunk for a year, or one for a year and one for 2 months. Honestly broke my heart when I seen the video, man. All right, and this is why the men of the Lord go out there every day. They sigh and they cry for the abominations that are done in the midst. I get that. It's not just whatever you retarded people think it is. No, it's a yearning for righteousness. Right, desiring righteousness, desiring peace. The book of Ezekiel chapter 9 verse 4, and the Lord Yahweh Bashim outside said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And to the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Yeah, but the point was that sign and that crying for all the abominations that be done, man. All right, now all of these different abominations, man. All of the murder. All right, first off, the mistreatment of the Lord's people. All right, you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right, which are the true biblical Israelites, man. All right, the descendants of the Hebrew Israelites, written in within the Holy Scriptures, man. That's an abomination. All this murder, all right, all this adultery, you know, all of this wild, chaotic schism that's going on, all the chaotic ism that's going on, man. You know, all of these YNs that's roaming around, all of you whores that's big up in it. All of these things are abomination to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. All right, and that's why I say what to the others, you got to go through it and get smitten and ran through, man. You got to be killed because you're flawed. You're defective, man. You're defective, man. You don't work. You know. Um, Book of Second Ezra, chapter 14, and verse 16. It says, "For yet greater." Second Ezra 14 and 16. "For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. For look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein." All right. So that's why, because without Yahweh Shem outside, it's only gonna get worse, man. You know, this was a horrible thing to me. You know, man, the Wadi Yahweh Shem outside, all this is gonna be over soon, man. All this whole current wicked infrastructure is gonna be turned upside down, and that place is gonna be instilled that song with good, man. You know. But until then, you know, you're gonna have the men of the Lord out there sighing and crying about all the abominations that's done in this place. Starting with Yahweh Shem Shai not getting his true reverence, man, that he deserves as the creator. All right, as a righteous creator as well, you know. But no, that was just on my spirit. You know, this place gotta get destroyed, man. It's too far gone, man. You know, it's nothing but blood, man, and wickedness, man. So, you know, Lord will, Yahweh Shem Shai Desire. The lesson was edifying, correct, and direct. Feed the lambs of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, whom taught us this truth. Shalom to the brothers and the various few sisters seeking and pushing Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakadash in truth and sincerity. Shalom, Wa'akwam Yashrala, and the Bible.